Gary Numan is my guest in the studio this afternoon. Gary, welcome home.
Thank you.
Because you've been away for a long time. How long was it now?
About 3 months.
And you toured the United States, America, Canada, New Zealand, where else? Australia?
Europe, Australia, Japan.
And of all the countries, where were you received best?
Everywhere. We didn't seem to go down badly at all, which is quite pleasant.
Very important to you, I guess, was breaking the States, as it is to most bands.
Yeah. It gives you a long term.
Yeah, as you say, it's in your album, which we'll come to in a short while. But how do you reckon it is that you managed to break the States? I mean, what is it that you've got that other British bands haven't got, who haven't made it?
Oh, I've no idea, really. We had a good record company which may have helped. They put a lot of money into promotion and making sure that the tour worked and that people got to see us, that needed to see us. And maybe, I don't know, it must have been the same as here.
But the music you took over was different enough for them to sort of prick their ears up and say, hello, this is something totally different.
Yes, the reaction seems to be there. Yeah.
And what about the gigs that you were doing over there? Were they large clubs, small clubs?
Theatres. 3,000 seaters, things like that.
To suit your stage show, which is really quite...
Yeah, it wouldn't have fitted in a club, would it? It would have gone out the roof.
What did you take with you on the stage show?
The lot. We took everything.
For people who haven't seen the tour...
Oh, on the last tour, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we had the 2 towers. We took the pyramids. We took the little dancing pyramids. We took the white PA. The beers, we took the lot.
Yeah. And the light show is pretty phenomenal, too.
Yeah, that one was okay. We got a bigger one this time.
Yeah. It's pure hard work that sort of cracks it in America. Do you see your music being accepted there for longer, perhaps, than you do in this country? Now that you've cracked it.
I don't know. I think this next tour will decide really what's going to happen in America. The next tour, would be like the consolidating one, and we'll see whether we're going to last or not, depending on the reaction we get to that one. It may be a one-off single thing. We've only had one single there at the moment that's worked.
But it seems to have made enough impact. Certainly the press have been perhaps kinder to you over there than they have in this country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not hard to do, is
it? do you actually, regret the fact that the press in this country haven't backed you like you would have hoped?
I regret it from an ego point of view, but it hasn't actually affected the sales of what I'm writing, or the attitude of the fans, so it hasn't had that much impact on anyone.
And with Telecon, your new LP, which is out today, and your single I Die, You Die, which I believe I've got the pleasure of telling you has just gone to number 6. So
yeah,
that's up 2. So that's good news. Yeah. With the album in the back of your mind, is it the best thing you've done? Or?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. It has the variety of songs which the last one lacked. It has the production which the last one had, just taken a little bit further. It's everything that I've learned, really, and it's come together quite well.
You do it all. I mean, you produced it, you've written all the songs, you even have all the publishing, all the songs as well.
Yeah.
It really is almost a one-man band, but the rest of your group do make up a complete unit. Is there anybody who you'd like to highlight out of the band?
All of them. I wouldn't want to highlight anyone in particular. Each person does his own job better than anyone else that I could use, which is why they're there.
And one of your favourite tracks, I believe, on the album is something which hopefully you'll include on the tour. It's called This Wreckage. I'd like to play that. Could you tell us a little bit about This Wreckage?
Well, it's about the fact that I'm stopping.
Huh?
That's what it's about.
You're stopping?
Yeah.
Tell us more.
But that's it, really. I'm doing this tour and then that's it.
Good heavens. That has left me absolutely speechless. For what reason, when things seem to be going so very, very well? You're cracking the States. You're cracking... I mean, this country have just received your single, and the LP, I'm sure, is going to do top 3 at least. How can you possibly want to stop at this stage?
Well, I want to do other things. Going to do the video.
Really?
Go into that. But there'll probably be some more albums coming, because there's a few more songs to do yet. But the touring is finished after this one.
Well, let us make the best of the music as it is and talk us through it. This Wreckage, you're going to start the tour with, are you? You're going to actually start the show with?
We'll probably use it as an intro song, yeah.
Because it's got that feel to it, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was like
suggestion. Suggesting fade into silence. That must please you. My mirror tarnished with no help. This wreckage I call me was like to frame your voice. This wreckage I call me was like to meet you soon.
When you get the album, you take it home, you'll find that you're entertained for a full 55 to 60 minutes because it's a long album. And that track is called This Wreckage, and absolutely stunned, shocked, and sitting back in my seat, and probably many other people back at home as well, to hear that you're going to stop. Now, let's just get it straight, to stop touring, but not to stop recording, hopefully, Gary. Just enlighten us a little bit on that last statement, would you?
Well, the touring is definitely stopping.
Yeah.
There will be at least one new album of new material. There will possibly be a live album around about April, although that's not definite yet. After that new material album, which will probably be next September sometime, I don't know. There could possibly be another one after that. It really depends on whether I'm writing songs or stories. If I'm writing stories, and I won't make an album.
Which takes us to another point in just a minute, but first This Wreckage, which is the sort of track which epitomizes the way you feel at the moment, has got some Japanese words in the middle of the lyrics which you kindly supply with the album. I don't read Japanese. What does that actually say?
It says, I leave you.
And that is it. I leave you. So the video market, I mean, you were very big in it because you had the video cassette out with your music on. I mean, how do you envisage that expanding the video market?
Well, for me personally, it'd be going into stories, poems, a 5-minute film or something that just looks good without music. I don't intend to put much music into it at all. It'll be mainly visual things, and instead of having a 30-minute play on the television, I'll have a 5-minute one which has all the ideas in it and isn't dragged out just to make a story, rather like a novel. They're often dragged out. So I prefer reading books of short stories, 12 short stories instead of one novel. The ideas in those are much, much better.
Very futuristic in attitude to go into the video market so quickly, especially when your albums are doing so well recently. But I mean, what's so amazing is that you must be sitting at home or wherever it is you do most of your thinking and sort of contemplating yourself, what can I do next, which is so futuristic, which is going to be ahead of everybody else. Is that a fact?
I don't think what can I do that's going to be ahead of anyone else. I just think, what can I do? I've got quite a high level in this at quite a young age, so I've got another 40 years to live yet to do something else, and to aim for things which are considered to be like dreams. It's something. It's better. It's just better to aim for something that high. Then wherever you get along the way, it's better than not trying at all.
I mean, with the idea in your mind anyway that you're going to press on into videos, the record market as a state as it is at the moment. I mean, do you think it's a dying market anyway?
No.
Much of interest.
Nah, just a bad patch.
Just a bad patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only got to go out in the street and everyone's singing. Everyone that walks on the street is singing or whistling. It's in people's blood. It has been, always will be.
This album is, I think, is almost quite unique because we've actually got something of you playing piano on, which is a track which we're not going to actually play, but the majority of it has a theme to it. I mean, there's Read Me a Smile, which hopefully we'd have a chance to play, perhaps not this day, but perhaps tomorrow. But there's another track, I Dream of Wires. What's all that about?
I Dream of Wires, it's an electrician in about 20 years' time. Looking back on about 10 years' time. And so it's set in the future, and where he's reminiscing back to is also in the future, but not quite so far. And it's really looking back on the old days when he could dial a number on a telephone that used to send him to sleep. Things like that, just reminiscing.
a live single incorporated in it. Well, actually, as an added bonus, 100,000 of those going away with the album. Also, a little bit of a merchandising letter, which you can send in some Gary Numan sweatshirts and T-shirts, which you didn't actually know about, I don't think, did you, Gary? You didn't know about that?
No, I was probably told I forgot.
Yeah, and also, I Die, You Die is not on the new album. Is that because you've had so many tracks, you don't know what to do with them all?
There's two reasons. One is, yeah, there's too many tracks, so I just took that one off because it's coming out anyway. And the other thing is, too many people are putting out singles with the B-sides on the album and the singles on the album, then another single and B-side off the album. So you got half the album and singles and B-sides, which isn't really fair.
Yeah, it's good value for money, that's absolutely certain. That album, by the way, that track, I'm sorry, we just played, is going to be the new single, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So, can we move on to the fact that you are doing a tour? The last tour, folks, if you just tuned in, Gary has admitted to us that this will be his last tour. What the rest of his band are going to do, I don't know when he goes away. What will they do?
I think they're intending to stick together and carry on touring under another name with their own material.
But being a farewell tour, it's going to be something pretty terrific, I hope. What have you got lined up? Yeah, what have you got lined up?
Lots of lights, just like last time. I don't want to say too much about it, really. I like people to go and see it. I'm going to film it again.
Are you? Mm-hmm. And will you take something off that as another video disc, possibly?
Yeah, probably I'll keep it. Decide what to do with it when we've got it.
Right. The tour dates I'll give you in just a short while. We got precious little time, actually. We could probably play every track and find out more about you. There is a feel to the album, though, that you're a little bit alone. Is that really the reason, then, why you want to pack it all in?
Well, most of the album is like reflections of waking up and finding you're famous and what it meant. I remember that at the time of writing this album, it's a few months ago now,
yeah.
And all the time I'm getting more used to it. I don't feel sort of quite so alone. I feel a little bit, I don't know, unsure.
Unsure, yeah.
Unsure what to do, unsure where I did it right. And the press doesn't help.
No.
It makes sure I don't get an ego problem, that's one thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, you've been in it for 2 years, since 1977.
Yeah.
Not a bad track record, eh?
It's not bad.
Let's be honest. Gary, wish you luck. I hope you do tour again. And wish you a lot of luck with the Telecon album, definitely. And the new single will be taken off. It is I Dream of Wires. My favourite track on the album, apart from this Wreckage, which we're going to open up the set with when you start doing the dates, is I'm an Agent, which is great. Does that mean that everyone's taken 10% except for you?
No. Not many people get 10%. We sorted that out.
You sorted that out, have you?
Yeah.
Fix it up. Gary, thanks for talking with us. Thank you for that bit of news. Sad news, though it is. And I hope you'll tune into Radio 1 and listen to your single Go Higher and Higher in the charts. 6 this week already. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. LP Telecon, Gary Numan, and a track called I'm an Agent, and details about his tour dates a little bit later on.